Hello, and welcome to another special episode of the Sims 2 Astrolegacy Challenge. In today's episode, we're going to be following the Gen 6 kids as they go to college. First order of business before we could send our Gen 6 kids to college was I first thought I was going to be able to go back to Mint and Kara's house and be a taker-backer and take back our vacation lots that they were still holding on to, but I couldn't find the deeds anywhere, so we ended up having to just sell those houses back for us to purchase back at a later date because it was just all messed up from me not properly transferring them over, and we weren't able to order new ones because of some sort of glitch, so it was just really weird. After that, we needed to send Carnage off to college as well, so first I needed to go to Lasagna's lot and grow him up into a teen. This process actually didn't take very long because Carnage was about a day away from growing up into a teen when I loaded up their lot. Carnage is an Aries. He was very much a spare once again, so I decided to go ahead and randomly generate his aspiration like I do some of the other spares, and when I did roll that for him, he actually also got family as his aspiration, which I thought was kind of funny. He grew up into a soccer uniform, which sort of continued the canon that he's a big soccer player, and that's why he didn't get to come on the family vacation back a few episodes ago because he had a really important soccer tournament he needed to go to. But I gave him his anime hair back and we were ready to go to college. For this generation's go around at college, I chose Académie Lettres, with the idea being that we're at our most rich and privileged place. We have 2 knowledge sims with us, so I thought that they'd want to go to the most prestigious and fancy rich school they could possibly go to, and with their privilege, they could get in. We are to presume that Académie Lettres has a prestigious journalism and ballet department. The issue of housing is something we still haven't really solved in the past 5 generations of the Astrolegacy Challenge, but this time I opted to place an empty lot on the college campus because we had a lot of scholarships saved up, so I thought I would move them all 4 into one shared lot and use their combined income to then try to build a very, very small dorm of our own. And from there, one by one, each of the Gen 6 Astrolegacy children grew up into their young adult forms in college. Something that was really hilarious to me was Jessie did not bring any of them to campus. It was the Countess for Noodle, it was Justice for Carnage, and then lastly for both twins was their dad that hasn't been involved in their life at all thus far. So we were having to think that they met him probably for the very first time when they got sent off to college by him. The one and only interaction they've ever had with Corey. But he looks cute as an elder. But yeah, everyone grew up into a young adult form and almost immediately needed makeovers. We started off on the blank lot. I built, with our scholarship funds, a very, very small, very simple dorm-like house that I had intended initially to keep in the family from now on. Like it was going to be a foundational legacy dorm. But since everyone moved out, I forgot that the rent was going to be way more expensive once we were done with it. So we're going to need to have a legacy roommate to stay so that we can just keep this house in the family for years to come. To kick us off, I gave everyone makeovers for their young adult form. Star, I gave him his curls back because I'm too attached to his curls. I can't see him any other way. He also grew up though into a kilt, and I thought Star would absolutely have a phase of wearing a kilt in college. I think he would do that, so I kept him with his kilt. It took me a while to figure out what I wanted Star to major in. In the end, I think I've decided that I really want a cow plant in the family, so I went ahead and had him declare biology as his major because that would assist him in the natural science career, which will eventually get us the career reward of the cow plant, which I'm very excited to try to get into our Astrolegacy family. For Carnage, I gave him back his anime hair and also decided to get a little experimental with his facial hair. Yes, I mean yes. Right? Like I have to do this, right? Obviously. Carnage wants to become Captain Hero, so we went ahead and declared his major as psychology. Chad Knowledge Sim Penny grew up perfectly and didn't actually need a makeover. She was beautiful the way she was. For her major, we declared philosophy because it was one of the majors that will assist in getting to the top of the journalism career, which is her lifetime one. Last but not least was Noodle, who also actually I thought grew up into a very good look. He has this almost like sly, villainous sort of demeanor to him. I felt like he was very Light Yagami-esque in his college appearance, and I was really here for it. Okay, I'm sorry, but Noodle is like weirdly hot. He looks like an anime villain. Look, Noodle even blew Penny out of the water with his meal too. Oh my god. He's hot, he can cook. See, now he's even more Akechi coated right now. The only way he'd be more Akechi coated is if he was a Gemini. He's just gonna read a book. He's gonna write in his diary in the middle of the party. He's taking out his death note. No one look at me do this. He's writing in his death note about the guy who won't play football with him. He declared theater for his major because his lifetime want is to become a world-class ballerina. I would say right away, Star was pretty much a hit with a lot of the girls and the guys. He was a very social guy his first year of college. He was bubbly, he was sweet. He hit it off with Uma, the cheerleader, almost immediately, which was pretty cute. Overall, because Star had familial aspirations and not job aspirations, I sort of allowed him to do what he wanted during his time at Académie Lecture. Oh my god, she won! Love how you won that fight with that cow just then. So far I'm feeling like Star, even though he didn't have any academic pursuits he wanted to pursue in college, is an instant social hit amongst his peers. The girls think he's great, he gets along with the cheerleaders really well, he's not afraid to be himself, he doesn't have any toxic masculinity, he's just a unique little silly guy, and people are really taking to him here at Académie Lecture, especially because it's such a fancy college. I think everyone's like, what is with this goofy guy who's just here? Noodle and Penny were both just huge successes. They were the Chad knowledge sims that they've always been. They excelled at school, and that's pretty much all they wanted to do was go to school, get good grades, study, focus, focus, focus. Noodle got so many skills during this time at college. He really flourished here. Carnage, also being a family sim, just kind of wanted to fall in love, but he didn't have a lot of luck. Carnage is like the Kramer, coming in. He's like, I'm not technically related to you guys, but treat me like I am. Oh, he's waving right at me. That was cute. He knew I was here. Interestingly enough, Carnage rolled the want randomly to get a flower arranging station, and he got really into flower arranging his first year of college. Oh, and one other important thing I want to highlight about Carnage is that every party this kid threw, it got perfect attendance. Everyone wanted to attend Carnage's parties every time, and it honestly kind of offended me. I can't even get I can't even get the whole family to come over with other people. So Carnage being able to invite over all those people for that party and everyone comes, that's unheard of. Oh my god. Near the end of freshman year, the only other interesting things that really happened were that Noodle started to sort of find himself attracted to Uma, the girl that Star previously was sort of flirting with. Oh yeah, he still is kind of interested in Uma. But Star also never really naturally rolled a want to progress things further than making out with Uma either. He wants to just like flirt, or he wants to slow dance with anybody because he's a little hoe. I think unfortunately that is kind of true to Pisces. I think he's like, I'm guessing it's from a lack of a fear of commitment. It seems like he's also caught up a little bit on Steffi still. So he's not fully committing to the new relationships, even though they're not lovers anymore. In addition to the weird romance turns that we were taking, Carnage and Penny ended up becoming attracted to each other. And this was something that I felt very uncomfortable with. Carnage, stop. Stop it. That's just weird. That's weird. Field the question to the audience. Audience, what the? Oh my god, I can't even stop them now. But they're not related. They're not technically related, but they are, but they're not. Like, it's like they're distant cousins. I just don't know if I feel okay about that. I opted to not intervene in either Noodle pursuing Uma or Penny and Carnage thinking each other are hot because I just wanted to see what The Sims 2 had in store for us. All 4 Gen 6 kids got on the dean's list and made good grades, so we were able to use the money we earned from that to expand the house a little bit and make it a little bit nicer. We mostly upgraded appliances, and I sort of tried to improve the walkability of the overall house. I made a little bit more space for computers and also adjusted the front door so it was much easier to come and go from the house overall. Star really likes this little bunny guy. It's like the the type that would like the Minions, you know, or like fucking Rayman Rabbids. Things took a turn for the gross almost immediately in sophomore year, as when I wasn't looking, Carnage and Penny fell in love. Oh shit. They fell in love. They fell in love. I didn't, y'all see it. Y'all saw that, right? I missed it. Like I kind of missed it and caught the tail end of it. They fell in love without me even touching them. Maybe this is a college phase. I guess we'll just see. We will just see. That is crazy that just happened. Oh my God, he wants to get engaged to Penny. Oh my God, he wants to get engaged to Penny. Wow, I'm shocked at this turn of events. I really don't know what to think about this. I feel like this could have the capacity to disturb the audience, or we could all be endeared by it. I'm really not sure. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. It quickly occurred to me when I saw that Penny rolled a want to have two loves at once shortly after that she's just a romance sim and will flirt and fall in love with basically anyone, and Carnage is just a loser who's never seen any other girl except for Penny his whole life, so he just doesn't know. Oh my God. Okay then, Carnage. The whole time we were at college, Jason kept in touch a lot, frequently. He really didn't want to be forgotten, and in my mind, he was really, really jealous that everyone got to go to college and he didn't. Are you gonna just make yourself at home here, Jason? Jason wishes he could have gone to college. He's so jealous. Jason is constantly calling. He wishes he was in college so much. He feels so left out right now. Just calling to check in, just calling to make sure you haven't forgotten about me, Carnage, right? I gotta go to class now, buddy. Sorry. There was even one point where we tried to use our college situation to his advantage to try to get him to hook up with a girl, and it just ended in shambles. Oh my God, they're fighting now. Oh my God, it's escalating to violence. Fucking Jason, man. Jason's never gonna get in love. I think Jason's just gonna be a single dad who adopts three kids. That's just what I've decided for him. He's so bad at this. Noodle tried a few times autonomously to flirt with Uma, the cheerleader who Star was now no longer very interested in. And I allowed it to happen. I was trying to just allow things to happen. So I'm really making it a point to not intervene too much and just kind of let them do what they do. As a result, Noodle is kind of moving in on Uma, but it's not turning romantic right away. And Star has just lost all, he doesn't give a shit. He doesn't care about Uma. I don't know what he wants to do exactly. I feel like he seems aimless right now. Yeah, Star ended up turning from the social butterfly of freshman year into a little artistic recluse. Yeah, so Star really likes to just hole up in his room and not talk to anyone and paint. He's becoming a real Pisces. He's going from jolly social butterfly to depressed recluse who needs a creative outlet. I can't believe this. I feel so called out with his behavior. As a result, Star got really far in the creativity skill points, and that might aid him in the future if he were to take over Jesse's gallery. But other than that, we didn't have a whole lot going on sophomore year, probably the most important other thing being Robertio, the bird that Carnage got at the end of sophomore year. Let's name him Robertio. I probably should have named him Robertio, not Robertio. Well, it's too late now. I don't think I can rename Robertio. Robertio. It's a stupid name. I'm sorry, everyone. Star? Death? Storm? Did Star... Yeah, I mean, Star... Yeah. Star did see the death of Storm. It's true. But Noodle's making fun of the fact that Star witnessed Storm dying. One of the most angering moments of my entire time in this game. Damn, Noodle. He knows how to hit where it hurts. Damn. With the money we made from the good grades of sophomore year, I got the house into its final form as of junior and senior year. Fully decked out, best appliances we could get, and tried to make the color scheme not so bad. Yeah, it's looking cute in here now. I'm feeling better about it now. It's looking a lot better. In addition to that, I also decided to expand the backyard a little bit. I wanted to give the family a little garden because I thought it would be cute for them to start getting into gardening and nature, and I also just wanted to be able to expand our activities out into the backyard. Noodle actually was the one who got most into both the animals around the house and the gardening. I thought it was extremely cute. He kind of nurtured a hobby in nature. He's really into that. In fact, Noodle was doing so good in college at this point, he was just acquiring skills for the hell of it. He was investing in science because he could, because he was acing all of his classes and had nothing better to do but continue to slay. He's gonna reach enlightenment before the end of college. Noodle is so successful, he's like learning lifelong happiness, you know? Like, he's really good at this. This is for Esteemed Ham in the comments below. Requested that Noodle wear the noodle soother just for their enjoyment. There he is, everybody. By popular demand, Noodle in the noodle soother. In an effort to show Carnage that there are girls out there other than those that are related to him, we got the love tub out in the backyard so that he might be able to start hitting on more girls. We started working on getting his shit together, starting with improving his grades and kicking his ass into shape. I wouldn't believe this kid does soccer. Otherwise, nothing too exciting happened during junior year. We learned a lot about our family ties, honestly, while we were playing. One, that a lot of the kids don't get along with the Countess, and how strained their relationships all are with Jessie. Oh my god, the Contessa's totally missing us. She's like, would it kill you guys to keep in touch with me? She doesn't come to any of our parties. I feel like she refuses to come over, and then she's passive-aggressively only dogging Noodle, too, because she doesn't care about the other kids. She only cares about Noodle, because he's her child. The kids get so upset when they see Jessie. Wow. Yeah, Jessie has really made her relationship with all of her children really strained by not being with the fathers of each of them. It's very interesting. Noodle's the only one who's like okay with how it's going because he's the biological child of both of them. Jason was also still really struggling. I started to think he was just kind of having a hard time, hot off the tail of being a mistress to 2 separate married women, but yeah, he was just really stinking up the place with his stank vibes. I can't believe this shit. He's in a bad place, you know, he's in a bad place after being a mistress to 2 separate women. He needs to take out this aggression somewhere. Poor guy. He's like on the road to becoming an incel. Jason's here to stink up the place with bad vibes again. He's so angry. He seems so unpleasant. And they're talking about himself too. Junior year, Star only continued to fully immerse himself in his artwork. He stopped really caring about doing good in school, he didn't roll any more social wants at all, and he basically just focused wholly and purely on his hobbies, and that being painting and playing the piano. That's basically all he ever did. And I projected onto him quite a lot because it reminded me a lot of my own time in college. Star spends the majority of his time in his robe, just like, he seems like he got depressed. Is it like, Star gets to college, he's immediately a hit. For some reason, he starts to miss his high school first love and like gets really hung up on the idea of what it would have been like if they could have gone to college together, and ultimately sunk into a depression and devoted himself to making art and just completely ignoring and losing a chance to date someone much cuter, I feel like, because he's so blinded by his own emotion. He's getting in his own way so much. I'm projecting so hard on the Star right now. Star is really preoccupied with his hobbies now. He doesn't really care about college or even dating. He's all about his hobbies now, which I can say as a fellow Pisces, accurate. Definitely accurate to the college experience for a Pisces. With the money we earned senior year, I was able to put the house into its final form. This was still when I fully believed we were going to be able to just keep this house in the family. I am really regretting the fact that I didn't get to leave anyone here, so it's going to be pretty costly for our next generation of Sims to come back to this house. But I'm hoping that maybe if we get enough scholarships in the next generation, the next Sims, and if we send enough kids, and we do know we're going to send at least 3, if not 6, off to college for Gen 7, they might be able to still afford this house and we'll leave someone here to always keep it. affordable and available to us, because it'll be like we'll be able to just merge into the household basically for free in the future, which I think would be not cheating. We legitimately earned all of the things that we bought and built during our time in college, and I just want a way to easily access that again between generations. Overall, Noodle had a great time in college. He skilled a whole bunch, he got really high grades. He sort of had a crush on Uma most of the year, but he was never so bold as to make a move on her, maybe because of out of respect to Star or something like that. He got really into nature, he had a successful garden, 72 bland tomatoes. Oh my god. There's so many tomatoes. And he was just really successful during senior year overall. He really flourished during college. Okay, so he's like fucking 4.0. He's ready to go. He just maxed his logic skill. He's such a king! Oh my god, I love him. Sailor Mercury much. Star kind of turned it around during his senior year. I'm not really sure what happened. He might have just got a new sense of purpose once he started really finding his calling in painting and creativity. So he started rolling once to do good in school again, and that was pretty good for him. He overall just sort of finished college really creatively successful and modestly good academically too. Much like Noodle, Penny was just effortlessly great at college. She really succeeded. She had a little more social wants than Noodle had that I felt like I wasn't able to fulfill very well. I wish I could have gotten her some sort of partner or even a bestie. But in the end, all that really happened for her was that weird crush that Carnage and she had on each other that I never really allowed them to explore. So we're hoping that Penny will be a little more exciting now that she's turning into an adult. Carnage had a very successful senior year, both romantically and just in general. He didn't have the best grades, but one really important thing that happened is he got the genie lamp again. It was Carnage! A very exciting development. Speaking of exciting developments, during his romantic successes, he managed to piss off Jason and get him to commit violence against another woman during the college special. Are y'all mad? What happened? Whoa! Whoa! Was he? What the fuck? Was he with Karen in some way? Oh my god. Oh my god. What happened, Jason? Is this just something I forgot? That he was dating someone named Karen? He's not dating anyone. Stop it. Stop it, Jason. Stop. Can we have him apologize or... Oh my god. Okay, I think we need to say goodbye to Jason because he's gonna ruin this party. And he needs to go home and think about his emotions right now. Bye, Jason. Are you okay, Karen? Can we console her? Let's give her a gift. Do you have a bouquet on you? Oh, perfect. Yeah, give her a daisy bouquet that you made. Maybe this will cheer her up. Oh my god! I think Jason's getting a little delusional, I think is the word. Jason is going, he's out of his gourd. He needs to become a father. He's going crazy. He's so unhappy. Carnage successfully redeemed himself there at the end of his college senior year. He's still a kissless virgin, but at least he got to cuddle with some ladies in the hot tub, and I accidentally left Robertio at the house. Rest in peace. Noodle was the first step to graduate, so we threw a graduation party for him first. Despite the strained relationships between the Astrolegacy family, the kids, and the Countess, everyone did show up to celebrate Noodle's graduation. Carnage, he's gonna... Oh my god! I love that his best buddy was Carnage. That's so funny. Here he goes. Oh my god, businessman through and through. Light Yagami-esque through and through. Up next to graduate was Star, who took a picture with Uma when he graduated, which I thought was cute. He is! That's kind of cute. Besties who also made out. You know how it be. Oh my god, Carnage just watching through the door as he goes up. It's really funny. I'll miss you, Star. I'll miss living with you, Star. Penny graduated right around the same time Star did, so I did back-to-back graduation parties. I made the mistake of inviting that girl that Carnage was in the hot tub with earlier, and so Jason just ruins Penny's entire graduation party by fighting with her the entire time. It was so sad. Oh my god, he's still following her around. Can we distract him or so? Oh my god, he's gonna fight her. Oh my god. Trying to get it out of snoozer territory, but it's not looking good. Okay, we got it up to not bad. If Jason will just leave Karen alone for 8 seconds. Jason, don't you dare. Jason.
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 Jason. Jason. Jason. Jason.
Stay back.
Jason. No!
Whew. Right before he started poking her again, which is funny. All right, I guess this is cute. On a scale of Shannon and Boone from Lost to Cher and Paul Rudd to Clueless, how okay was it that Carnage and... Well, they didn't kiss or anything. They didn't act on it. They just like each other. It's just weird. We'll figure it out later. I love her pink turtleneck. She looks so cute. Carnage was our final Gen 6 kid to graduate. We had a small party because the majority of everyone was no longer available because they had moved home and I hadn't moved them into the Astrolegacy lot yet. But Carnage graduated, and in hindsight, I kind of wish I would have kept him in college to keep our lot safe, but we'll do that next generation, I guess. That's cute. I'm glad that he took a picture with his mom. It's extremely sweet. Oh my god, look how sharp he looks. Well guys, that just about wraps up the Generation 6 college special. Let me know if you guys liked the format of this episode. It was a bit of an experiment for this generation, and I can definitely keep doing the college episodes in this format if you like it in the future as well. I really enjoyed this format. Similar to the Spare special, it allowed for me to play for a much longer extended period of time while still being able to succinctly tell you guys all the important details of what happened, keeping this down to a more digestible episode length. If you think you'd still want to see the longer and less cut up version similar to our older college episodes, I'm toying with the idea of hosting the special episodes as live streams in the near future. Let me know in the comments below if that's something that would interest you. And if you liked this episode, please consider giving it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We have new episodes of the Sims 2 Astrolegacy Challenge every Sim Monday. I'm currently editing Kingdom Hearts 358 Days Over 2 for Kingdom Hearts Wednesdays, and there's lots of other videos out on the channel. Please check them out, and I will see you guys next week. Goodbye! He keeps starting a book and then being like, nah. A very interesting loop he's found himself in. Oh shit. He's getting in a fight. Oh my god, the two mascots are fighting. That's funny. Llama won. Who had bets on the llama? What's he doing? Look at how Robbie dances. What a little nerd. Whoa, Robbie and Jesse getting in a fight here at the party? He does want to talk to a relative, actually. Oh my gosh, they're enemies. Oh my god. Roberto just went outside and came back for some crazy reason. He knows he has a good life here. He's not gonna get fed out there. Oh my god, bees?
Bees?
Oh no. He's getting bees! I hope you guys liked Carnage's facial hair choices. I hope you like his whole look, actually. I can take it down, and stop! I can take it down an octave. See, those are the kind of antics that could be happening if we were live streaming.